by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Top of the morning. The early bird gets the worm. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hello, Nashville. Oh, always beautiful and amazing people. You know who you are. Let's even before you put on your makeup and your nice outfits. We hope that you are going to stay tuned today for the Pastor's Roundtable for the month of September. I'll be talking about that in just 1 second. Okay, Titans again. What are you going to say? I know what you said.
What's that?
That they're going to lose. They're going to...
This week, I don't know. I've yet to see a full game yet. I've had to listen to it on the yeah. So I saw make my analysis of it. No, a brother just made some cuts here and there, and so I just felt like the package that I had while watching all the games. Yeah, but I haven't seen the games. Is what I'm saying. But I have to check out. I'm listening. The listening doesn't sound as bad. They sound like a good team. I just think that in terms of the city of Nashville, so you and I have come from places where we've had a team for a while, so we know how to act, win or lose. But Nashville doesn't understand what it takes to go through a process of growing a team and allowing that when you hire somebody, let them do their job. They're gonna be, I know. But the city changing and just I believe in supporting the team whether they're winning or losing. Everybody's don't feel the same. So. Yeah. And I have other teams. And I have other teams that I like, but I just think that if you live in a city, you should support that team or it won't be there. Yeah.
And for me, I didn't watch either one.
Yeah.
I was watching the Olympic trials.
Oh yeah.
Got it going on. Anyway, to me, those people have
Top of the morning. Please like, share, and subscribe.
That they can move so fast and do things so quickly, and you just have to.
Good morning. Where y'all watching from?
Well, I did watch because I would have been tied between looking at both of them. And I just know that sometimes when I watch the games, they don't do it. So
You superstitious, huh? You are superstitious.
I am, and I didn't, and it didn't. So now the curse has been broken. So now I didn't watch the big boss.
0-3, right?
The Chiefs.
Yeah.
I haven't really had time to pay attention. My mind has been on.
Yeah, they have the same record as the Titans, 0-3.
Things happen. I don't do braggadocio. wear my shirt and all that stuff. But that stuff will come back on you. It really, truly will. Anyway, we have
Ronnie, thanks, Ronnie. I appreciate you.
The 48-hour.
Thank you. Thank you for liking and sharing and
That takes
subscribing.
place the weekend of October 4th. And if you've never been,
Where you viewing from? If you're still on, where you at?
if you've never given a sex Nashville, we've been doing this thing here on this radio station, the fundraiser, for 19 years. Okay, I'm not talking about it just started last year. 19.
Where y'all from?
Excuse me. And 19 years later. Well, let's see, the station started in 1973. And since 1973, some people in this city have listened like crazy and have never dropped 10 cents in this place. And you're wrong with that. You can do something. And let it be this year. You can do something. I don't care if it's $5 and penny roll. I don't care. It's just the point of
Good morning.
The need is real.
Please like,
and
share, and
I
subscribe.
have to say
Like,
this,
share, and
You
subscribe.
know, this is like not my favorite time. It is my favorite time of the year.
New Manhood Monday coming up
Because I have
tomorrow.
to break stuff all the way down. And, you know, to people that just, no matter what you say, they're not going to support you anyway, but they don't. Okay? And many of you that have given over the years, y'all are the ones keeping this place open and going. Okay? So, knowing that that's the case, it's time for the other side to carry some of the weight too. You enjoy the station, you love the artists, the people, the music, the tickets, and this and that. You love all that, but you still have money. So those people are going to be the people that I'm going to ask, Lord, please, let them have an extra something somewhere, Lord, please. And give this radio station some love. We're here for you. 24/7. This station has come up from the ground. And I'm not playing. Technically, it came up just from the ashes. Like a phoenix. It arose. Because it was like almost flatlining. And I mean, I'm talking about in the technical realm. And well, technically, you can't run a radio station.
It's true.
I don't care if you're a bootlegger or not. It's not going to be without equipment and machine. It's not that.
Gone are the days of the pirate stations.
There's still
There's still pirates out there.
out equipment. Okay, that's my point. You can't run this radio station without some things here. And they were sorely in weather watch. They were old Methuselah, barely working, held up by duct tape. So, you know, we just, I mean, personally, that, you know, that's not only not my style, but it's senseless and ridiculous for, in this day and time, for something from African American community that represents like this radio station's history of times, to allow itself to be on the ground, looking like Lord help me. Okay? That's just not a good look. Nationally, the station gets so much love from the HBCU History Project. They're getting so much, the station is getting love. And in terms of trying to help us organize our history and trying to organize a lot of things that, you know, we may have, but they're not in the formatics that are collected as our collection is beginning to grow at the John Hope and Franklin Library. Those folks from Wilberforce up there, they are totally blown away by the station's history. And I'm like, well, I need some of that stuff in the hot minds of these people in Nashville. So, you know, that's why our history project, this one is perfect for the station. And we've had about 7, 8 recorded stories.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Billy Sanders, she was part of it.
Yep.
And there's 4 or 5 others who have been recorded. They came down with a film crew and they recorded histories, the station's history, and as they remember it back in the early 70s, and a lot of things about that. And they even wanted your history and mine.
Yeah, I was shocked.
I was too. So, anyway, that was an interesting story, interesting thing. So since that time, a couple more people have been recorded, and I just got a treasure trove of about 6 or 7 of the original people. You know that black and white photo of them over there on that.
Yeah.
Some of those people that are on that photo are some of the ones that I had just got their contact information.
Yeah.
They will be recorded. So I'm looking for the people who, you know, had the courage back in the day.
Crack open that mic.
Not just that, but to get the mic.
Get it done. To get it done.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. You got to convince the powers that be that this is a good thing. I have nothing but respect. Because, you know, it's hard to convince the powers that be if you ain't got no. Okay? Y'all know that. And not because this is HBCU, because that's real. So they were able, very able, and, you know, they thought this was going to be, well, maybe some of them said to me they didn't even imagine it would still be going this long. Now, I'm like, yeah, son. It would have been a tragedy for this. It would have been a bad mark against this university if it had to go off the air and cease operations. It would have been a terrible mark against history. People would have forgot about the Jewish singers and the art and all that. They went straight to, I can't believe this, let that radio station go. Y'all know Nashville. You know it. You know nationwide. They're going to talk about you. So I'm just saying, you know, we're saving you from all that headache and grief that you be hearing coast to coast. And internationally from people who are like, what in the world? Yes, you know, hey. So for me, excuse me, it makes my challenge here great. Because I'm working on trying to convince people. So if you're going to be a new donor this year, we are just going to be so happy to find out who you are and to just be grateful to the Most High for bringing you in. And once you know that you put something in to help the station, and then you see the things that are in here, you know, when people come by here to see the, or on the air or visit or whatever, they're just like, this nice. I'm like, yes. we don't, I'm not booked.
Good morning, Jay Wood. Where you calling? Where you up? I said caller, right? Where you viewing from? What city or state?
That's not how I was raised.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Quality equipment, 'cause
I have a new Manhood Monday coming up tomorrow.
Some things are just unacceptable. And as a professional in this business, that was unacceptable for me. So we have some very fine things.
North Carolina, huh? I was just in North Carolina. I was in Greenville 3 weeks ago. I have a lot of family there.
And meanwhile, there's other things that have to be done here. We pay the engineer to put it all together. As
Greenville near Robinsonville. Yep.
all the other dudes.
Yep, in that area. Yep. Raleigh, gotcha.
Right.
Shouts out to Raleigh, North Carolina.
For the internet.
North Carolina
There's a
got
lot
it
of
going
stuff.
on. I gotta tell
The
you.
conveniences that you so enjoy, they're not free, they're not cheap. So those little 25s that make a huge difference. And that's alone my $1,000, $5,000.
Okay.
Y'all just really.
Good morning to who's that?
Well,
Cooks.
amen. So I would-
Cooking products. What's up? You was tickling your little brother's feet. I used to do that too.
We got you.
Is it ticklish?
You don't even have to rate the window down. You want us to come in there and push the
Yeah.
button?
There's nothing like messing with somebody who's ticklish,
You know,
right?
just to make it that easy. So the hours will be October 3rd and 4th, Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. 6 p.m. We'll be outside doing a live remote broadcast. And we'll be out there.
Shouts out to you. Tell your mom we said hey.
Club off
Appreciate you. Please like, share, and
I
subscribe.
love offering. Since this is Pastor
I have an
Johnson,
awesome
so,
segment called Manhood
I
Monday.
thought I would just
Drops
tell you.
tomorrow. If you on my
We
page, you'll see the
also have
segments.
a new shirt
But a
this
brand
year.
new one drops tomorrow
That
morning.
is Radio
You
Thought.
don't want to miss it.
19th Radio Thought shirt. And we have just a few left of the 50th anniversary shirt. You just come in right to it. There will be no other 50th anniversary shirt. We have one of these, you got a classic. We have just a few of those left. Drop some pussy on we did quite well with t-shirts to that's the group. And we're going to drop the pricing down on those as well, because those are very popular. So I won't say nothing else about how this is going to look this year. Because you know how you can ask questions. And I'll be cutting my eyes like, don't you say? Because I don't even think you know either.
I don't.
I had to learn that one. So we hope that you will stop by. If you're unable to do that, you can get online and go to wfskfm.org and hit the donate.
By the way,
And just give. You can, if you don't
breaking
have
news.
online, go to the
I'm
library.
getting ready to start a new podcast on this channel
Or you can just mail it,
called How to Get a Record Deal.
We don't care. As long as
You don't want to miss that.
in here. Now, before I get to a few of these headlines and stuff, we're going to have our jazz ensemble Saturday afternoon.
Yes.
We're live for us. We do like 40 minute, 2 sets, mini concert out here in the library. That's a big deal for the students.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mama and them, Mama, Daddy, Granny, I pick up on the radio. And that's huge for them. And their parents can listen. Wasn't it like a couple of years ago, their parents drove?
A few of them, yeah. And we should have a bigger crowd this year because I think it's a fall break. One of the breaks is later on and not the same weekend. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of foot traffic. So this is gonna be like old times, I guess. Right? We got people on the campus, the automatic audience and people, and just a crowd. Just at least, yeah. I want to, and by the way, I want to give a shout out to D. Will, Darius Willis Jr. They won. I was in Campbellville yesterday, and Regina and I, and so they won yesterday 3 to 7 or something like that. Yep, what a spanking. Well, he didn't score. He plays defense, but yeah. So I'll give a shout out to Campbellville Tigers. Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it. Yeah.
So good. He's been on that team the whole time.
No, actually, this is his last year playing college football, and this is his, I can't think which year this would be. He's working on his master's. So this is it. So yeah, so hopefully they'll get that championship this year. They've won before, so he's taking advantage of the transfer portal. So this has helped him out.
And also, your wife and children have always been helpful to us here. With my home and my grandkids and my great grandkids are part of the
Top of the morning.
process. They
Please like, share, and subscribe. I am in Nashville, Tennessee. Good morning, G's88. How you doing? God bless you too. Where you viewing from? New Manhood Monday drops tomorrow. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm about to start a podcast called How to Get a Record Deal. Y'all better subscribe, I'm telling
We
you.
can make it happen. If you are interested in anything involved with income, please call the office. During regular business hours, 615-329-8740. We're glad to answer any questions you have. And by the way, we have new guests coming this year.
Okay.
On his name.
All right.
Just have to turn the radio on and find out. Let's take a time out, and we'll be right back.
You went to school in Nashville? Dallas. I was in Dallas. Or was that Houston?
What's the 411?
Dallas. I think that's where Freddie Haynes Church is, I think. think that's where I was at for a conference. And you said you are, where'd you go to school at in Nashville? What school? Yeah. We have some guests coming in. There's going to be a pastor's roundtable in a minute. So we're going to talk about some exciting things. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. MMC? What's MMC? What's MMC? Oh, okay, my Harry Medical. Okay, got you. That's right across the street. I'm at Fisk.
Call State Farm agent Terry W. Jones in Nashville at 615.
Yeah, I got you, Mahari. Yeah, shouts out to Mahari.
At terrywjones.net.
Yeah.
And put the light back in.
I think my daughter's going to do her field work there for her. She's doing social work. So when she finally finishes at Tennessee State University, she'll go to Mahari. Well, not finished, but she has to do her field work at Mahari as the last. What you call it, requirement before she graduates with her degree in social work. So yeah, shouts out to my Harry Medical College. Let me see if these pastors are here yet. I know one of them is coming.
And Wednesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. here at listener-supported Jazzy 88.
Support for WFSK comes from T-Pack. The legendary Broadway show is back. The music, the voices, the legend returns, the Wiz.
So what I'm doing is producing, for those of you who don't know.
September 23rd through 28th. Tickets at tpack.org. Get ready, our Jazzy 88 WFSK annual 48-hour radiothon is just around the corner. Mark your calendars now. A lot of information and a lot of fun. Our Jazzy 88 48-hour radiothon, the first weekend in October.
Alrighty, Nashville, shake your hands in the house, my friend. Jazzy and WFSK extraordinary as a university. And this is
Okay, 94 to 99. 99 was about the year. 2000 is the year I moved to Nashville. Yep. Like, share, and subscribe, please. You don't want to miss Manhood Monday. It drops tomorrow. You don't want to miss how to get a record deal. You don't want to miss those. Oh, for sure. Y'all hear this? It's hard for me to hold back, trust me.
It should also start thinking. So I think the Congress is trying to harness out open to these justifications or suppression versus these ways and opponents. So to take these the home of the girls in the Congress was the Phoenix because to
It's hate. I have nothing to say. I have nothing at all because I have nothing to say. I do, but what's the point? We can talk. That's it.
I want somebody to show up at my door. Like this radio station saying, you matter of fact, I just called him CK. Okay, I won't even say his name. Because it gets people so upset. But I just, I think this is right now, as things are going, you need to keep the HBCUs lifted up. Y'all need to keep them on prayer. Because this is serious business.
Y'all hear this?
Even though
Y'all hear this, right?
The fact that it's coast to coast.
Thank you, Jake.
It's just very, very frightening. So, just keep us lifted up. Because people are attacking the schools. They have nothing to do with anything but they're educating other students. See, it just doesn't make any sense. So as things don't make any sense, then you have to question what's going on. And I would like to say the cat on Fox News who wanted to kill all the homeless people. What is it? I don't understand that. I'm just trying to understand. He wanted to have a youth
Double standard?
because he's still there, and people are asking for everybody to lose their jobs in this country because they talk about.
What happened to free speech and cancel culture? I thought people just complaining about that, just. I mean, it was a really big deal. Like what, 6-7 months ago, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, it was a big deal about free speech and the Constitution and just yeah.
Now the Lord, y'all know those people.
Yeah, folk getting canceled because they, was it cancel culture and all that. Then all of a sudden, that's just, yeah.
Because now we don't have, we have book bans. I mean, that goes beyond cancel culture. That tells you can't be exposed to this because we said so. Well, who are you? Who are you is the question. Anyway, so that's enough on that particular subject. Now, I have this story in here this morning because I see a path that's going to something. It's kind of weird to me. This is out of Washington. The Trump administration is ending the federal government's annual report on hunger in America, stating that it had become overly politicized and rife with inaccuracy. These people are hungry, and there ain't no inaccuracy in the fact that these folks are hungry, okay? The decision comes 2.5 months after President Trump signed legislation sharply reducing food aid to the poor. If you don't see it not connected with that, something like that. The Congressional Budget Office has estimated that the tax and spending cuts bill Republicans muscled through Congress in July means 3 million people would not qualify for food stamps or for EPT cards.
Our guests
also
are
known
late.
as SNAP benefits. 3 million people, okay? Not 300, not 30, not 3 million people. The decision to scrap the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Household Food Security Report was first reported by the Wall Street Journal in a press release yesterday. The USDA said that the 2024 report to be released on October 22nd would be their very last, which is shameful. The question, according to the USDA, they say the question used to collect the data are entirely subjective and do not present an accurate picture of actual food security. The data, according to the USDA, is rife with inaccuracies, slanted. That is, I know people like this. And it's slanted toward making a creative narrative that is not representative of what is actually happening in the countryside, whereas we are currently experiencing lower poverty rates, where? Increasing wages, where? And job growth under the Trump administration.
Where?
Somebody in his administration. Now, my question I asked, when was the last time any of those people that are at that realm sat down with somebody that didn't have anything, to have a conversation with, or been in the hood, been anywhere around people that have less? They haven't. So they're, and they haven't been there.
They don't care about that. That is just a smoke screen so that when, they start talking about, what was it again, waste, fraud, and abuse, that they can say that they cut that out because the numbers weren't right, and they can justify not giving to those programs, and et cetera, so they can take any dollars that would be spent. Where the preachers at? The least fortunate among us, pastors, who, y'all vote that way, the least fortunate among us, that the funds don't come from the government to help people out. But guess what? That's going to be on the backs of your ministries now, because those people in the nonprofits, there it is, and that's what's happening.
So somebody else at these organizations is also going to have to collect data.
Yep.
And if we don't get it, so what you don't know, you can't complain about.
And what you don't know, they say what can't hurt you.
And it will. I mean, not
them.
And not to now know who's hungry. That's you can't block everything from people.
And then when you ask him about it, he gets to say, "Well, I don't have any information on that. I don't know anything about that."
Yes, okay. And it's rife with inaccuracies. Come out here to the communities, to the countryside. Come to Appalachia. Y'all know where that is. It's in this state in Kentucky and all that little area. Those people are hungry too. They ain't just the black folk in the hood.
What say
Those
y'all?
folks are hungry too. And they could use a basket of food or whatever. They need some food. Just like everybody else in this country. You cannot survive without some water and some food. You just cannot. So I don't know why people want to act like everything is beautiful.
It's corruption at the highest level, all across the board. It's a huge smash and grab. And if you're over one of those agencies and you can manage to get what you can while you're in office, that's exactly what's going on. And then they turn around and they leave office and take their golden parachute and they're off into the sunset. And then, yeah.
With this whole scenario that is really like, there needs to be more conversation on the fact that these are taxpayer dollars. These are not coming out of any of their personal pockets or any of the wealth they've gotten from meme coins or whatever. It's not coming from there. It's coming from us. The very people who pay into that are the ones that they're trying to
Getting hosed down.
just so wrong.
But yet people keep, but yet even during this special election, which the voting is down, people are still trying to vote these jokers back in. Like, what? Y'all want more of that? Okay.
Well, they'll find out when they can't eat and can't go to the doctor anymore. They'll find out. You definitely learn that lesson. When you need a helping medical hand and you can't get it because your benefits have been denied. Oh, you'll learn real quick. Because you'll get the bill. You'll be like, oh, yes. So, there's been I noticed there's been an uptick recently in the community level for giving groceries and boxes of food and things of that nature, and thank the Lord for it. Because without that, I don't know what store in the last week. Okay, just week. I ain't talking about a month. Week. It's almost triple.
But you know what? I just thought about something. I gotta apologize. I'm wrong. This is all Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's fault. What am I thinking? I mean, I know that this is their fault. This is the lefts and all those people who can't vote on anything and have no power and can't this is all Joe Biden's fault. That's what's going on. Yeah, that's what the problem is. It's still Biden's fault. Yeah, this is their fault. Yeah. We voted him out of office because we said stuff was too high and blah 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 blah. But so this is yeah. This is their fault. Yeah. This administration can do no wrong. None.
I'm talking about, is there shortage of peanuts?
All the people who voted for them, who voted for all these Republicans, put them in office, they're all doing well. They're doing extremely well. Their jobs are good, their bank accounts are good, schools are good. They're
level.
But according
at this particular level, he doesn't even know you.
But the people keep voting for these people, like even right here in Tennessee, no one's asking the hard question. So I guess they love us, yeah.
To the point, yeah, where they're like, what did I do? And so we'll see how the things come out. We used to have no stats. We don't know any numbers. We don't know how bad things really are in this country because y'all can't handle the truth, of course. And of course, you can't blame him if you don't know. But I would say that this challenge is going to be to the nonprofits out there that keep track of the coordinations of things that they do. There's a certain level of them that get funding to do certain things or have other sources of revenue to do certain things. You can't address a need if you don't know what it is that's needed or how large or small it is. I don't know how you can run a household. I mean, I don't know how you can do anything and not understand the size of it. I mean, that to me is insane. Let's take a time out and we'll be right back.
Thank you for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Want to get your opinion today?
Not yet. I don't know.
What's the 411 with Sharon K is brought to you by Terry W. Jones, independent agent, State Farm Insurance. Life insurance is one of those subjects that makes people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why State Farm agent Terry W. Jones focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house, insurance, or life without having to give up college, insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Terry W. Jones in Nashville at 615-256-6066 or online at terrywjones.net and put the life back in life insurance.
Just a reminder, our Jazzy 88 annual 48-hour radiothon is just around the corner, the first weekend of October. Mark your calendars now.
Support comes from Cheekwood, presenting Jazz Greats, classic photographs from the Bank of America
Our guests are
collection
late.
on view now through October.
Well, one of them.
5th, featuring photographs of the golden age of jazz, including Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong, Count Basie, and others. More information at cheekwood.org.
Keep up with guests and topics on What's the 411 with Sharon K. Friend us on Facebook and Twitter. Search under Sharon K's 411.
What's the 411? Here again, Sharon K.
Alrighty, Nashville, Sharon K is in the house. Mighty glad to be on Jazzy 88 WFSK Historic Visitor University. Now, we do know at least one of the pastors who said he was going to be a little bit late, but the other one, I don't know. Because every third Sunday in the month, I have to roll the dice on the bench, on the bleachers. I don't know. You know.
Good
so
morning. Thanks
I
for
don't
joining
know.
me.
But we are in contact.
Please like,
with
share, and
all
subscribe.
Staff, them, constant. Maybe we need their wives' phone numbers. That way we can be sure that, you know, and sometimes things happen and they have to address the needs of whatever. Understood. But, you know, just the facts are, I don't have anybody here to be a round table with. The other one will be here shortly, I pray. So it's going to be a scatter shot, all kinds of stuff this morning. I have to be honest with y'all. I can't sit here and tap dance in the key. You know, real is real. And the early voting, has your county, aren't they in the vote?
Yes.
What's been the number?
You know, I'm not sure because I was out of town yesterday. I didn't get back till late, but I'm going to early vote one day this week. That's for sure.
Now,
I believe in early voting. I don't have time for shenanigans.
nothing else. Things happen. Travel.
Yep. Yep. Life. Yes, stuff just happens. Good.
Now, this is just a special election for District 7. And if you look at the map, District 7 goes from the top of Tennessee all the way down to the bottom.
Yep.
And I would be like, y'all must have really took a knife or blade to cut down those streets. And then know where all the Republicans were. And slice out the Democrats. I mean, literally, from the very tip of the state all the way down to the bottom. That is a swath of people that, I don't know, but they don't live in the city beside. And we still have no representation whatsoever. We have a congressman there currently who doesn't even like us. He can't stand Davis County. So I don't know. You know, please, Davis, do something. And don't just say, well, I ain't going. But this is over here. That's over here where we are. It's like,
Yes. That's exactly what yes.
okay, because I don't.
We fall in that, yeah. This area does. And I fall in it too. Yep. Yep.
So, I know for some they don't think it's important. You'll think it's important when you have no representation and you need the.
We just finished talking about that in the last segment about people doing stuff, and now we get to talk about some of our people. Like, where y'all at? Like, hello, wake up. Hello, where's the alarm clock? Remember you used to have the alarm clock? We got to go back to that when the show opened, it would open up with the alarm. Remember that? Yeah. And I remember why you did that, too. Yeah, I need people to wake up. Yeah. I think you need to go back to that. Yeah. Get woke, y'all. Like, what? Y'all don't want to vote? Like, what the heck is wrong with y'all? Early voting, too? Get it over with.
It ain't it's not only taking 5 minutes, but you know, people do not connect the dots. They know they need some groceries, or they need some gas, or they need whatever.
And they don't understand how those things are connected. Now I have a time trying to explain some of these things to my kids. They're in their 20s, right? So yeah, and they sort of still get why it's. But for grown folk who are, if you're over 30, you should know better. You should know how the sausage is made. You should have lived a little life.
Be in their minds, no matter what age it is. So their priorities are different.
This is true, but I'm only associating that because by that time you've had enough time to do some things for a couple of years in life where you understand that if you've been out there, if you've had an apartment, if you've done some things, if you had to buy your own groceries, you're not living at home per se, you should have some basic understanding of, you know what, if I don't vote, how much pain do we have to? This is ridiculous.
Some stuff is just not taught. If they're not taught or understand or live in a household where that kind of stuff, conversation going on.
We're talking about, and now we're talking about Democrats. Before we're talking about them, they're voting. This is what I don't understand. They're out there on the other end voting. Double, what is a supermajority? And we over here, we can't even get people to come out and early vote. Like, what is going on?
People are not sick. They're just not. They haven't had enough yet. And
But I bet you they can tell you who's on Love Island. And I don't even, that's all I hear about.
I'm watching other things.
Good morning.
I don't have any
You called
idea.
this a rant.
Is there such a thing? Help me, Lord. And some of us could certainly go there today. I did mention to X a week or two ago when I saw this story. I was deeply concerned by the fact that about 80,000 voters were purged from the registration rolls in Davidson County between October 24th and June of 2025. County election officials state the purges were a routine process to keep voter rolls accurate, which critics have raised concerns about the timing and the scale of the removals. That's almost 100,000 people being purged. And these are the rolls here in Davidson County. So I'm just saying, it just, you know, even though they started the removals earlier in the year, that's still an awful lot of people purged at one time. And so now all those people that want to vote, they go to the polls, get vote, and they have to sign up again and go through that process. Everybody's not going to want to do that. I mean, they're just not going to want to do that. Some people are just going to. Just they forget it.
Exactly.
That's where there's no dots getting connected.
No.
When they don't see that one thing leads to another leads to, but people don't get that because they've never had to get it.
Well, what's it gonna take? We gotta pass it in the House. Do we gotta go Old Testament? Because I'm telling you, it takes some things for people.
Was he smiling?
He said he was listening on the way in. I said, I'm sorry, he caught me in the middle of a rant. So yeah.
Sunday, you in the middle of a rant. I have to calm me down. This is the only opportunity you get to blow your horn anyway, so why not? Bishop, how are you?
I'm great.
Well, I'm happy to see you.
It's good to be seen.
You were listening on the way in?
Yes.
Okay. So, Lord, do I want to go there and turn this car around, Jesus? But sometimes stuff has to be said. And things have to connect. Because it doesn't make any sense to me that we're on the HBCU campus and we cannot talk about things that impact the black community. Come on. Really, what cave must we go to? And what frequency is there a frequency on? So I, you know, it is what it is. Because you will not hear conversations like these on mainstream stations. You just won't. Because I worked for corporate for decades. They told me to tone it down.
Or else. Or else.
All the time, like this, let's take that look. So anyway, having said that, I get it, I understand. But anyway, we're happy to see you this morning. I'm getting concerned. You know, I was like, when I don't see the pastors at 7:29, I'm like, oh Lord, is somebody at the church? You know, I want to make sure y'all are okay. And Bishop, we're happy to have you here this morning, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to have you in the studio. Now, we were talking about this before air, and Bishop Sandy McLean of Mount Calvary Baptist Church here in the city. Is this your first time coming?
No, I was here last year.
Well, that's what I told Rex. I said, I think he knows how to get here.
Yes.
Oh, good. So, last spring
Yes.
of 24.
That's correct.
Well, it's been a year. You're still looking good, I must say. That time has been good to you. It really has. Now, tell the audience, please, where is Mount Calvary Baptist Church?
Well, let me clear the air. I'm Pastor Dwayne Moore, Pastor Capers Memorial, CFB Church.
Oh, so these things are backwards.
Yes.
Okay, you're here. You're so okay, you're early. Because you're supposed to be later, but you're actually early. Okay, so
So I came a little.
all right, well, you're not him. This is Reverend Dwayne Moore of Capers Christian Memorial Church. So, and I apologize for
That's
that.
fine. That's fine.
And, you know, we would like to see him here, but he's not. So my mind went straight to him. I don't know why. Now, Reverend Moore, you have been at Capers for a year and a half now?
This is my third year.
No, 3.
Time moving on.
Yeah, that is moving on. And how are things at Capers?
So far, so good.
Oh, you wouldn't still be there, amen?
Well,
Because you know how
well.
church goes.
Wow. But everything is, we're moving on.
Okay, now tell the audience, please, where Capers is located.
We're located at 319 North Avenue, right here off Charlotte. Right,
Okay.
Right behind Burger King and Jack's.
Okay, so you're
Yes.
real close to
Yes.
here. So folks that live in this neighborhood, you can get there in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Literally.
Well,
And,
welcome.
and what time is your service this morning?
10:15. Sunday school at 9. Worship service starts at 10:15.
Okay.
Is that
Well, depends on how the spirit comes. We're normally out before 12.
Okay, okay.
We try to be respectful because we
Sure.
have people that supports other things.
Yes.
And we have a lot of Titan fans.
Oh, Lord.
So
I hear
we-
that a lot from pastors.
So we normally out about 12.
Okay.
No later than 12.
Okay, that means you could go to the game too.
If I choose
Praise
to.
Jesus. And
Well, see, I live in Chattanooga, so I drive back and forth.
oh, do you?
So once I finish my service, I do what I have to do, and a lot of times I stay, and sometimes I go home.
You live in Chattanooga,
Yes.
so you commute for everything here. That's
We
big.
do.
Big.
including this morning?
Oh, you had to get extra early. Well, then, Lord, please.
Praise God. Thank you.
Please,
Let me find a hold of a second.
So I rather be.
I didn't know you were coming from there.
Oh yeah. It's life. It's
Yes.
part of the job.
Wow, that is a commitment.
Yes.
It is,
I wouldn't trade it for it.
really. So, the Capers family know that when they brought you in, that you're gonna have to do
Yes.
things like that.
Yes.
And you're still doing it after 3 years.
I do it until otherwise.
That is so amazing. 'Cause you clearly in today's world don't have to do that.
No, we do. We do some things on Zoom,
Uh-huh.
but we always have in-person worship service.
Okay.
Since the supposedly COVID
Yes.
kind of moved on, we're back in the service. But we have our Bible study on Zoom. Anybody want to come on? All I got to do is log on to our website
Okay.
and keep up with everything we're doing at Capers. We'd love to have it.
You said, Wednesday service?
Wednesday at 6:30.
6:30 p.m.
Your time.
Okay.
That's good. Because they're Eastern.
My time, 6:30, your time.
So y'all don't be late, Nashville time.
Yes.
For sure. Are you a native of Chattanooga?
Oh, I'm originally from Jackson, Texas.
Really?
It's my home.
Okay. There's a lot of growth in Jackson right now.
It's going.
You-
Casey Jones.
Yes. Crackle cornbread.
Is that Is that the, I had the mayor of Brownsville on there Wednesday to talk about the statue that they're unveiling of Tina Turner,
Right.
a black woman in bronze. I'm just so excited about that. I can't take it. And for the Tina Turner days that they're celebrating there, he discussed. I'm asking about the growth too, and he said it's been very good for the area. Is it because of that plant that's there, that was forward or whatever it is?
Well, I think it's because of the leadership change.
Oh, okay.
Got a younger, the mayor there, went to school years ago together. And not to sound negative, but sometimes.
Mayor Rawls, you went to school there?
No, the Mayor Jackson.
Oh, Jackson, oh, okay.
I know what you're talking about. I'm well familiar.
Good morning,
with
good
this.
morning. Please like, share, and subscribe. I have a brand new Manhood Monday dropping tomorrow. And I do believe
Trying to get rid of that
I haven't
old
officially
standard
decided
Get it this way.
what I'm going to drop.
Just like Brownville and Jackson.
Brand new channel, How to Get a Record Deal. You don't want to miss it. How to get a record deal.
That's true.
You don't want to miss it.
Because he's a Morehouse man. I know he's really good to see you. But he didn't mind telling me he's a Morehouse man, okay? And every brother I know that is one don't mind saying it. But he seems to have brought something. And I would say probably the Mayor Jackson did the same thing. So the citizens there just had enough with what was business as usual to make the change.
Yes, I would be grateful if America would come to that same
Come on,
conclusion. We just had enough.
Can't take no more. Oh,
There's only so
okay.
much we can take. But yes, it makes a difference because it gives young people a voice. And I think the Rawls and Mayor Jackson, they listen.
Yes,
The only people just tell you to go on.
yes, yes.
We get this, but
Yes.
they're listening, and people are paying attention.
Okay, now what is Jackson's mayor's name?
Come.
Okay. Well, I'm glad they have that. 'Cause
Thank
the
you
old
all for
guard-
joining me
we want
this
progressive
Sunday
now,
morning
one
for
bill
this live.
with the old guard. 'Cause they're bringing
I'm gonna
in
wrap it up
armies and all the
in
stuff
just a
that goes
minute.
with that, and not getting into anything, especially for the
Shift gears.
So has the
Thank you,
Jackson
thank you, thank you.
community
Please
itself,
like, share, and subscribe to my
minority
channel.
community has its, okay.
As always, I always appreciate each and every one of you for joining me.
Because it's no longer a family thing,
Okay,
bringing in everybody.
right,
The past just been all about family.
yeah,
When I retire, my family still be here.
right,
When I die, my family still be here.
that's true.
So it's bringing different colors
Mhm.
and voices, which makes it work.
Yeah, so it does.
That's what we need.
Yeah, absolutely, it does. So I know you know Mr. Superwolf and Denise LaSalle. I know you
Oh,
know the
yeah.
late Denise.
Oh, yes.
Now, of those, I had the privilege during my time working in 2 jobs.
Thank you for
Doing
joining me
and
for this live. I'm about to jump off.
and health issues.
Okay.
And we, when I had the contract with the Tennessee Department of Health, Issues Bureau, we honored her because she had gone through such health challenges and had been going through so much. And her voice was one of the voices we used for the public service campaign to remind the community, get your blood pressure checked, to, watch your weight, this and that. She was excellent and very sweet. We spent the day with her and we were at the house. I'm like, this is how you live? Oh, I mean, I'm just country, And her and her husband, I've been on the stations several times before in the past. And they were just really good business people for that area. Who's running the stations now?
Thank you.
It's on donated like
Did it really now?
Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. I see that.
Okay.
Thank you. To each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel, I just want to say thank you.
Okay.
And actually,
We're about to go on a break.
they have expanded their
And so,
community.
Uh-huh.
And I'll give a shout out to the new president of Lane College.
Okay.
Don Coleman.
Okay.
Let y'all see.
We grew up together in the country.
Okay.
And people who he was like Jesus, anything good come out of Blair's Chapel. But yes, he really made a change at Lane College. Yeah, that radio station, when I go home, 88.9, that's what I listen to.
Okay.
And it's always there.
They got the signal. Their signal is probably larger than ours.
Yes.
'Cause
They have, actually, they've expanded it a little.
And that was because it started in non-education hands.
Right.
It started with a businessman who knew
Yes.
the business.
Yes.
So he went for the, the everything at that point. Smart man.
And Super Wolf, James Wolf. He was a pastor and minister in the city.
Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I am about to jump off of here in just a second.
I really don't think people gave him the credit
Mm-hmm.
that they really deserved.
Amen.
Especially Sister Denise. See, I knew him personally,
Uh-huh.
and I would tell all the time, you sing loud, but you talk soft.
Right, exactly.
I said, how did it work? But they really dedicated, not only themselves, but they
Thanks for joining me on
Yes.
this morning.
Yes.
They gave.
Yes.
They
Please
gave.
subscribe to this channel for so much more
That
content.
was stunning.
Manhood Monday, the next episode drops tomorrow. As a matter of fact, it drops in about 24 hours from now, 25 hours to be exact.
And that level.
Mm-hmm.
And he just made his voice known. He didn't say I'm donating, I'm giving it to Lane
That
College.
is such a blessing.
And I tell you,
Wow, that's
You
huge.
know what? I'm going to keep my live on for you guys.
Okay. And it's a tough job. Has it been transferred over into nonprofit educational?
Now that I really can't answer. All I can say is I know Lane College has full control.
Okay, well, that's good. That means that they can and can't do
We're
certain
past our
things.
break.
Understood here, because we have to raise our own funds.
I was listening.
Okay, I mean, that's the Help Me Jesus time, okay? We like prayer.
Capers will make a donation to your
Oh,
cause.
would you?
I will see.
Amen, because I know some folk over there, and they sweet and kind. I love Miss Peggy, and you know that. And she and I go to the Wayback Machine, but they have been very kind to us over the
We will
years.
be supported.
Amen. Thank you, because I'm telling you, we didn't take away. Okay, sorry, because I'll get to talking. Okay, let's take a time out, and we'll be right back.
Thanks for joining me today.
.1 WFSK FM, Fisk University.